Hello. Yes. We're live. We're back. Welcome to Dungeon Mechanics. I am your very own Judge DM, James. And today we are here with some familiar faces. You might remember. It's been some time. But we'll quickly go over who everyone is, who they're playing, and maybe get a recap before we start. DumbCon 2025. Let's start with Ash.
Hello, I'm Ash. I'm playing Narissa, and I'm excited to be back at the table. What else do I need to say? That's it? Great, wonderful. Hi.
Next we have the one and only, the Admiral.
Hello. Or hi, depending on which voice I'm playing. I am Buck, or Double Odd Buck, depending on what you decide to call me on the internet. But I'm playing Elatus, also known as the Dark Jester, the Crimson Knight, or the Reaper of Thoughts, depending on which one is out at the time, on what scenario is happening at the moment. Currently, though, he has the ability to have any personality out that he wants, thanks to an archangel.
Oh yeah, when Tim came to playing with us.
So stand by for that.
Chippy boy. Last but not least, Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim. I'm playing Rowena. She likes to collect body parts, and she's also dealing with her own multiple personalities. So this will be fun. I'm excited.
This is new for her.
I didn't get to say a fun fact. My fun fact is Narissa doesn't have split personalities. Yeah.
Oddball
It's all
loser.
her in here.
I don't know if that's worse or better.
Probably worse, honestly. She doesn't listen to herself very well.
Oh my gosh.
She's the reason she's here, chat. I'm just saying.
So, since I'm terrible at taking notes, and I asked Buck and he said he does remember, we'll have Buck do a recap for this session of episode 6 that happened last time, way back in the February, I think, time frame of this year. It's been some time. The year's almost over. What's happening? What timeline is this?
So how far back do you want me to go?
We'll do a generalized recap since you all met each other.
Okay. So, Narissa messed up and she got in trouble with the mother of all gods and got sent to a hellish island.
That's true. I thought you were saying something else. That's facts.
Nope. She messed up. She got sent to this bad island where my character has been there fighting for almost 100 years. He loves killing people. All the rest of them done some stuff to get there too, but they didn't really tell everybody why they were there. We all got paired together by this bracelet gem, either on your ankle, on your wrist, a necklace. It didn't really matter, but we were all the same color. So we all banded together to try to take out the opponents. We ran into a friend of mine named Chippy. He decided to try to help us get off the island. But in turn, it ended up sending us to an archangel that decided he was going to help us get the rest of the party back to safety. But to get there, we had to go through the 9 hells. Elatus, myself, knows all the hells but one and decided to be their guide to get them through there. Chippy, of course, is tagging along as my assistant of sorts. He can transform into any weapon I need him to be at the time and can do radiant damage. And the party found out that as I take damage, depending on the kind, I could change my personalities. Well, the Archangel decided he was going to let me have all my personalities at one time. So now they can all show up and do whatever they want to at any given time. And my Reaper personality scares all of them the most. He is the most intense of the bunch. So we get to the house and we decide that we need to get to the travel system that can get us through the different layers to get them closer to getting out. As we approach one of the keepers of the portal's lovely lair, we run into a book that tells us that we have to pass these challenges, trials, whatever they may be, and we go into a room full of spheres. Well, there's not really enough of us to meet all the trials, but there's enough of my personalities that we can split up the orbs or spheres to do them. So we each take one, but Elatus got caught into a fire sphere because it was a trap. And that at that point, that's when Narissa and the others decide to either kill this dude or force him back into the sphere to get me back out. We get through all of that crap. I go into a water sphere after I get out of the fire sphere because I've already been cooked. And we get through the trials. We take the book with us and go to the next room. We find a bunch of loot. Each one of us take a piece of loot. The Guardian comes home. And we take the book and hightail it out of there.
We book it.
And we arrive in the plane of ice. And that is where we left off.
Nice. I will give you all...
And that is the quick recap.
party inspiration based on that fairly brief reenactment of recent events.
I mean, I could have went into greater detail, but you said brief.
Yeah. I mean, you might have missed the part where Narissa gave Rowena a armor or the weapon thingy that made her armor like really high, which Narissa has been
right. Or when we were inside of the dragon skull and that little creepy person wanted people's memories and that's what he was feeding off of. Like, you know, I could have added a lot more detail, but
nice. So you all have made your way to the 8th layer of hell. Cania, I think is how it's pronounced. It is about negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit on a good day. That's negative 51 degrees Celsius for all you European lads. And it is ruled by the Archdevil Mephistopheles. I was going to mess that up. Definitely. I was going to mess that up. I was like, Mephistopheles.
He's in a ghost song. He's in Call Me Little Sunshine. Mephistopheles.
What?
Yeah. He's a homie.
But yes, it is freezing for lack of a better term. And can I have you all roll perception checks?
I got to 16.
Got a 19.
I have a passive of 22. You want me to still roll? I'll still roll.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
She gets a nat 1. I can't see shit.
So
I'm whispering into my ears, per usual, petting them, caressing them.
Rowena, normally you're very aware of your surroundings, but in this particular case, you're distracted in some fashion. But Narissa and Elatus, you notice that there is just a single hat in the snow. Devoid of a dwarven body compartment that normally...
Just the hat?
Yep.
I'm gonna elbow Rowena. Look. I guess
You think someone's missing that?
I think Beaumont is missing.
He didn't make it. Or at least his hat did.
Were we told that going through the portal was gonna be a dangerous thing?
I think
Usually
everything's
that
been a
doesn't happen.
dangerous.
Do you want his hat? Sorry, it's not a body piece.
It's okay. I can hang my ears from it. I'll start working on that.
There might be hair like left inside if you want to. I can't remember if he was bald or not. Feels like he might have been under
She's
that
gonna
hat.
hang.
A full beard. What do you mean?
He
Hold
could
on.
She's
have
gonna hang the
be
ears
bald.
like fishing lures.
Exactly. I was thinking more like hat tassels, you know?
Yes,
Mm.
all the way around.
Uh-huh.
Orville Peck of ears.
So while you're doing that, Rowena, you all kind of start to trudge through this snow and barrenness. With you is Casimir and Emmy, who are also frantically trying to keep themselves warm. Elatus, for some reason, you don't seem to be at odds with the current temperature. You feel a warm sensation from having Chippy next to you.
Rude.
The
Everything.
rest of you are like, Raven!
This is different than the last time I was here.
Is
I
the
kind
cold-
of turn around and look at the party. Is everything okay?
I think
Peachy Keen!
Carrying over those perception checks, and we'll go with passives in this particular case. Up ahead, you'll see like a cabin in the woods-esque building structure thing up ahead. There is smoke coming out of its chimney stack, but it seems to be like a small little hut. Kind of at odds with the fact that there's like frozen mountain terrain and other barren wastelands around you that are all covered in ice. What would you all like to do?
So I feel like I'm cold, and I know that's a trap, but I'm cold.
I agree.
Do we want to go to the little cabin trap house? Not a trap house.
I have my familiar. I can send my imp named Tumor.
Oh yeah, you can send Tumor.
That's into tumor.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Tumor out to investigate a little bit just to see if there's anybody around, anybody of like note.
Okay, and from what I remember, imps can go invisible? Okay.
I'm trying to find his stuff. Let me find friend. Extra creatures.
Let's see.
Oh, well, he's immune to the cold or resistant to the cold, so we're chilling.
Oh, nice! One of us is happy about this.
Okay, well, he can change shapes into a rat, a raven, or a spider. with a speed of 20 feet. I'm still trying to find. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it says imp magically turns invisible until it attacks or until its
Nice.
concentration ends.
So I would say yes.
Thank you, Buck.
Tumor would be able to conceal himself in invisibility, find his way to the cabin, and is he staying like imp shaped or?
I think since he can be a raven, we're gonna send him as a raven,
Nice.
and he's gonna be invisible for now.
So he manifests as a raven, flies over to the window, and takes a little peek. As he looks inside, Rowena, what you get relayed is there is some type of like hooded figure sat in front of a fire with like a cup of tea.
I relay the information.
Definitely a trap.
Definitely a trap. It's giving probably Mephistopheles himself, but fire, tea.
What's our other option? We're gonna walk through. I have a question. Is this cold like we're in a sub-zero walk-in freezer and it's just like the air is still and cold, or is there like wind and snow in addition to this chill?
It's the whole 9 yards. It's the whole
Wonderful.
shebang. Just
Yeah, I want
I
to
think we're in the Canadian Yukon. It sounds like so. Yeah,
Great.
I'm in the woods. Let me get possessed. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
My turn to be possessed.
You got possessed last time. It's my turn.
This episode just turns into Evil Dead so quickly.
Oh God. No. I'm not ready. But yes, you all are able to trudge your way over to the cabin. As you step on the stairs to it, you hear a distinct creak. From disuse, probably. Who would like to go in first?
But would you like us to go in first?
Yes. Please.
I just grab the handle and open the door.
Nice. As you do that, the door swings open in, maleficent fashion, drawing all the attention to the group that is standing outside. The cold air normally would snuff out the fire, but the fireplace is still going. The figure who's like the hooded figure whose back is facing you seems to still be like looking into the fire with a cup of tea.
Pardon me. May we come in and use your fire?
Yes, of course. Please do come in and warm yourselves.
For free.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I just motioned them on in, and I'm just standing there looking at him.
Narissa will struggle to close the door and then stand as close to it as possible, but also inside because it's cold.
The moment you close the door and y'all are all safely inside, the temperature in the room drastically rises to a nice comfort level, much faster than what technically should be happening in this moment. But
it has gotten really warm in here.
now you're peachy, Elias. Chippy doesn't continue to warm you up when the temperatures are nice. Hot summer day. It is blistering heat out here.
I'd like to whisper, I worry we might not be able to stay in here too long because of the heat.
This feels like some Hansel and Gretel shit. We're in the oven.
Yeah.
There's no food.
How'd you get this property in hell?
Real estate's hard to
Right.
come by these days.
Exactly. Yeah.
You could say I manifested it.
That is a good trick.
It is a good trick. Would you all like to sit?
I would like to learn that.
The manifestation of log cabins in the snow.
Yes, I would like to learn that. Very much so.
I think I'm good standing
Very
by the
interesting.
door.
You're standing against the door. So y'all are all just like looking at this dude who has not.
Oh no, I'm halfway into the room. Like I didn't just
Okay.
push the door open to stand there. I walked in.
I'm like by the window so that tumor is like still out there, but like I'm right by the window.
Okay. Latest roll me a perception check.
17.
As you're like inching into the room further than the others, you notice that this particular hooded guy has a void for a face, so no facial features. It's just a blank, kind of like a motorcycle helmet, except in the space of where his face should be, there's just like what could only be described as a galactic cosmere of just lights and stars and things just blinking in and out of existence, but no face.
Can I get your name?
Sure, this isn't the Feywilds. My name is Lee. It's spelled Lethe.
Okay, Bria, Brooklyn.
I pulled a buck.
L-E-E, you said.
No, it's Lethe.
L-E-E, got it.
Yes.
Ha!
Does any of my personalities know of that name?
No, you have not encountered this individual before
Okay.
in any of your lifetimes.
You manifested this cabin. Is it like a chicken or the egg situation? Like you had a cabin and then it suddenly was in the middle of the blizzard, or you were in the middle of the blizzard and you imagined a cabin and voila.
Yeah, how old are you?
Those are two distinctly different questions. I will do my best to answer both. Cabin created as a beacon to offer safe passage for you and your friends. I figured this is more accommodating than the outside is currently, so that we could have a nice discussion. Second,
I was okay outside.
The candy. We weren't, thank you.
It's all about you.
as for age, time is interesting at best, infinite at worst. I'm not quite sure how old I am anymore.
So, like, in your 30s?
Mm.
Yeah, that makes sense. I frequently also forget how old I am. So you're here to help
Since
us.
they haven't seen his face, Aleda sends a message to Narissa, kind of describing in a vision what his actual face looks like
The voice
under
is
the
in
hood.
my head.
Oh no, it's starting!
Oh. Okay.
Can Narissa sense that it came from you, Elatus? Like,
Yeah.
is it your voice describing? Okay. One of your voices describing?
It's Jester describing it.
I think I like that even less.
I mean, it could have been Reaper describing it. That would have been worse.
Yeah, that's true. So you're here to help us.
Yes. It would seem that you're far away from each of your individual homes.
I have so many questions. How did you know you're here to help us? And what do you get out of it? And how are you going to help us? Can you teleport us to the top level of hell and we can be done with this?
I can get you to the places that you seek, yes. Perhaps a bit of revelation is in order. And you watch as he stands up and turns with tea cup in hand and saucer, because he's a classy guy, and turns towards you. You have no idea how this man would even attempt to consume any type of liquid such as tea, but he looks at you and you all see his void of a face. I am what is called an observari. We are a knowledge-based race. By helping you, I would also be seeking to assist myself in learning more about the interesting creatures that possess the many worlds out there.
What world are you from?
I hail from a world called Diademia. But, oh, yes, question.
If you can manifest this cabin, can you manifest worlds themselves?
Nothing to that extent. At least, not in the fashionable, tangible side of things. I can make a person believe that there is another world out there, but it's not quite the same as creating something from nothing.
But I can touch the glass on this window, right?
Mm-hmm. Perception
There seem
is 9/10 believability.
so Santa is real.
Who?
What? When was the last time you visited Diademia?
Recent. I mean, we are Diademia adjacent, within the Nine Hells at least.
So which version of Diademia are you from then? The one that still exists?
Yes. The one that has been reshaped by the gods there. At least this time.
want to take a field trip to Achordia?
If that is
I
where
don't
you
know
would
field
like
trips
to
are.
go. Things
Can I collect body part?
Things are estranged at Achordia presently. It is going through quite a few world changes at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't say. I'm just thinking that a guy that could manifest a cabin in the middle of hell would be really useful in Accordia. See where I can't believe I'm still trying to recruit for them, but here we are.
Narissa, the MVP.
Ride
For the
or
record,
die.
yeah, she's been the best at trying to get people to fight on her side. She doesn't even believe what they're fighting for. And she's still like, let's go. Let's see anyone else do that.
I can get you there. I don't know if there would be much use for a knowledge-based construct such as myself to go, but I could definitely learn from some of the things that are happening within Achordia at the moment. Question is that truly a place that you would seek in a time such as this?
You ask a great question. The part of me that wants to return to the campaign says yes. The part of me that says, "Ooh, that place is fucked," says no. Yeah, that's above table.
I also speak above table. It's one of my many skills. How about this?
I just want to.
How about I give you a glimpse of some of the turmoils that are currently... that Achordia is currently fighting against.
I have no skin in that game, so.
Wasn't ready to make that decision right now, so I can't tell you what I want.
No decisions have to be made currently. Please, have some tea.
You said that we are all far from home.
This is
I have no home.
Or do you?
home is where the metaphysical heart lives.
Ew.
Well, then I left mine to bring them here.
So you believe your home is the place you left? Most recent?
Yes. That is where I felt most alive.
But is that because you have not found a place that is similar to that type of setting?
I don't believe I would be welcome anywhere else. With my particular set of abilities.
Well, welcome and ruling are two different concepts.
I don't wish to rule anywhere.
Interesting. Most creatures of your types, I mean in the physical sense, truly, generally leap at the potential of enhanced power or dominion. Very few refuse it. I will have to take good note of your character.
We do not all agree with him.
So you're in possession differences of opinion.
I wish for ultimate power.
Please don't do that.
And if you
Respectfully.
were in possession of this ultimate power, what would you do with it?
Firstly,
Reshape the
I would
cosmos?
bring down the gods.
The interesting thing about gods is most mortals aren't aware of how finite their dominion actually is. Not to say that you wanting to take out the gods is any less of a stake. But you'll find that in doing so may not produce the results that you are seeking.
The gods toy with all mortals. I just want them removed.
Well, come to Achordia, where they're all dying off anyway, and you'll be able to live a god-free existence.
But sadly, I am outnumbered 2-1 on what I choose.
Oh, well.
Oh, another question.
What about the little fairies? What do the fairies say?
Revolt!
Murder, revolt, mayhem!
Let chaos
Because there are 3 of us in here. And the honorable one will not side with me ever.
You distinctly have variances in mind paths. However, you are forced to share one body, one existence.
Yes. It happened over 100 years ago.
What if that were no longer the case?
Then I would be free. And utter chaos would reign.
Chaos is just another dominion of power. I don't see what the problem would be in allowing you all to have your own constructs of freedom.
No. Please stop talking with him.
Uh-oh, Dad's mad.
To who am I speaking with?
I am known as the Crimson Knight.
And you would benefit from keeping the other at bay within your mindset.
I am the reason that we are all joined as one. I chose to take on the imprisonment of the 2 long ago.
Why would you make a decision like that? It seems illogical.
Because if I did not, then planes of existence would have been destroyed.
The funny thing about planes of existence, they're constantly being destroyed and tampered with. Not just by the one individual within your mind, but many beings who seek to sever such a restrictive barrier.
I understand. But it was my duty at the time.
Is your duty infinite? Is this...
Until I draw my last breath.
What if they draw their last breath first?
Then I shall be alone inside of here.
And what would you like to do then?
Rest.
Get him a timeshare.
The other one I can handle fairly well. He is odd and somewhat chaotic, but he is still able to be controlled fairly easily. The other is too evil to be let loose.
But isn't evil just a standard? A measurement? I mean, some people think that adding salt to tea is evil, but... another question?
Do you have salt in your tea right now? I look at Narissa. I don't trust this guy.
The three of us together form a balance.
So it's more about balance than control.
Yes.
Then would not true balance be you all having the freedoms to do what it is that you desire?
I do not have the answer for that. It has been too long this way.
What about you? And he turns his void face towards Rowena.
What about me?
Is there not anything that you seek?
I'm on the adventure of a lifetime right now. And I'm collecting ears. I'm having fun. I just kind of want to get out of these hells, honestly, but like, I'm kind of vibing.
Interesting. While each of you are quite... Oh, question.
Yes, I've adopted a Rowena's practice of raising. Let's say hypothetically that I wanted to manifest. I don't care where I end up, but wanted to manifest being stronger than the mother so that I could get rid of her. If that was my heart's desire, my one true wish, let me murk that woman and get on out.
You want to be
Is that
stronger
possible?
than a goddess.
Yeah. Just her. It doesn't be a goddess, just the one. Because there's different levels of
Yeah, you know, the X-Men classes of the gods.
Yeah, I want to be S level, really. Give me
There's
that G
definitely
grade Dark
ways
Phoenix.
to achieve power greater than a god, but the same question of what would you do with said power would come into.
Oh, I just want to kill her. Then honestly, you can yeet me right out of this universe.
Also, did anybody else ask the other gods what they would do with their power? They just had
Right.
it. So, like, why are we bringing ethics into this?
And as
Some of
somebody
those
who's been
people are
offered,
fucked up.
yeah, I've been offered goddesshood twice now, and I've still turned it down. I feel like I'd make a pretty decent goddess.
Wait, you could have.
What's
Okay.
higher than a goddess? Supreme being?
God, because patriarchy.
Oh yeah, fair. Fair.
She wants to be a man. I'm just kidding.
I want to be a white middle-aged man.
Quite a few things to consider in this request. But there's one thing that the term god or goddess has been devoid of. It's one thing that you mortals possess that's in high abundance. Most gods are not in possession of what you have claimed the terms of a soul. So there is a potential to get power as great as a goddess. But the weight may be the severance of the thing that you have at your disposal. Your very being, your essence, could be eviscerated from the universe, which in turn may cause your direction towards taking out said goddess to lose its meaning. After all, it would seem your conviction towards this goddess is directly correlated to your current manifestation as who you are presently.
Okay, sometimes I play this game and I'm like, God damn it, I'm the stupidest one at this table because y'all are talking circles around me. But also, sometimes petty supersedes a soul.
Ultimately, have you seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I mean, be so serious.
You'd
Yeah.
be Angel. Exactly. You'd be
Yeah.
Angel after.
Yeah. I'd be Angelus.
Yeah.
Killing people left and right.
Mhm.
Actually, not really. I just want to kill her. Yeah.
Sometimes petty can transcend, I feel, you know?
What if you have 3 souls?
Great question. Does he only have to give up one to become stronger than? I'm happy if he becomes stronger than the mother and kills her.
Are you sure about that?
Depends on which one.
Depends on which one.
Can we choose?
Do you want to be stronger than the mother? Rowena can be stronger than the mother.
Yes, but would it be Rowena or Rowena 2.0?
Rowena 2.0 in.
Rowena 2.0 took out like a whole army in like her little orb thing.
Facts.
I mean, it'd be pretty sick to be a god, but is that ultimately what we're trying to do here? I mean, I know that's what ultimately you're trying to do. I know. But like, I also don't trust this man's tea. There's salt in it, bro. Like,
that is my burden. I would like to experience as much as possible from mortals. However, a lot of the experiences are just by contextual.
This character
the
trait is
English.
100% Stax was in England and tried tea and accidentally put salt in it, and now he's committed to the bit.
I would never.
I literally was gonna say, did the English not colonize the world that he's from to get
Who
sugar
is
for
this
tea?
English you keep referring?
Oh, sorry, that's my word.
Have you ever tried it with salt?
I feel like no, I'm so good. I say as I have a thing of salt next to me, but that's fine.
If you've never tried it, you don't know if it's good or not.
What? What is that? Oh, I didn't even know.
She's carrying sea salt in the Nine Hells. That's even worse.
Exactly. I got ears. I got sea. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, and this feels like a lot of lawyering.
Yeah.
Well, we could just go back to the basics of what it is that you want.
To get out of hell.
That is one request. But there is quite a few number of you. You can't all just want to get out of hell. That would be a waste of wants.
Who are you to tell me it's a waste of wants? It's my want.
Yes, what I'm saying is if I can provide each of you your want, and one of you wants all of you to get out of hell, that would cover the want of a single individual, leaving multiple other wants up on the table.
We get 3 wishes. Guys, we get 3 wishes. He's a genie. He's a fucking genie. There's 3 physical bodies in this room. We've already established Elatus cannot come to a conclusion inside his mind. There's 2 against 1 right now. He just basically said, you could wish for us to get out of hell, and we could each wish for something else. That's how I took it. This is why lawyering. Maybe I am a lawyer.
I enjoyed that entire process.
Thank you. The ADHD took over.
Are you saying that I get one choice, or do I get 3?
It depends on if you consider yourself a single individual or multiple.
There are 3 of us inside of this one vessel.
I might be able to get 6 wishes.
But there is one individual that is trying to control the freedoms of those within your mind. The Crimson Knight, I believe, is what he calls himself.
Oh, he is just trying to control Reaper. He does not control me.
Are you sure about this?
I'm pretty sure that the other 2 can vouch that he has never came out to stop me from saying or doing anything.
Well, in the manifestation of doctrine that I read about parenting, if one of your child is setting the house on fire and the other one is staying up past their bedtime, that becomes a priority in which one you address first.
What about the other voices in my head?
The fairies.
And this, and I pull out the hand axe that Chippy is currently the shape of.
Ooh, that is something I have not come across in all of my findings.
He is my friend.
The holy being, Celestial.
Yes, he can talk to me too.
What does he say?
Whenever I ask him questions, he responds. For example, Chippy, what do you think of Lee?
I think that he has tea with salt in it is crazy.
He says that you having tea with salt in it is crazy.
So I should try tea without salt, or salt without tea.
He wants to know if you should try it without salt or just salt by itself.
Maybe both, but first, tea without salt, definitely.
He said maybe both, but definitely tea without salt.
And you watch as his cup vanishes and another cup of similar context reappears in his hand. Good to know. I will add this to my findings.
And then I put the axe back where it was. See, he talks to me all the time.
So you're saying there's quite a few individuals within this room that have wants.
Not necessarily all that have wants, but there are definitely multiple individuals in this room that are of their own thoughts.
Well, let's say there wasn't a limit. How would you start? Obviously, getting out of the 9 hells. We've established that is one of your wants, or things that you would hope manifest sooner rather than later. Though, may I be the pardon of Baron to point out that it truly depends on the place that you do go to, and whether or not it is a better place than the 9 hells. I fear that it is agreeable to say that you would not want to go to a place that is worse.
Can you take somebody to Pandimonium?
I can take multiple people to multiple places. Pandemonium is just one of those realms.
How?
Well, I'm an observer. We are knowledge-based constructs. We have been around for quite some time. In the process, I have taken it upon myself to learn as much as I can about the individuals that inhabit the many realms that are out there.
But is it magic?
Knowledge is
Is your
its own
brain
form of magic.
God, knowledge is its own form of magic. Read, read, children.
I mean, in
Says the
some
teacher.
cases,
I know. I just spent 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes a period today telling kids to read.
in some forms, he's not wrong. We learn magic this way as well.
I have a magic mirror. Can I take out my magic mirror and look into it like Belle and Beauty of the Beast and see what the status of my X world is to see if it's even still all one
Oh gosh. Sure, yes.
existence? Like, I don't truly, Stax, you're asking us where I want to go. I don't know because Narissa doesn't know if the world still exists.
This is fair.
Ashley knows that it kind of doesn't. Narissa could get teleported back into nothing. Do I have to scry on a person? It's a mirror of messaging?
You would need like a source, location, or something to focus on.
Mal. I figure whatever he's doing has to be related to something.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check. Marissa's good at those.
Is she? She's not built that way.
Nope.
Plus 0. 7.
Nice. So you take out your mirror, you look into it, and at first it has a no reflection thing, which is kind of weird to adjust to. when your mind is comprehending that it's a mirror. But after you focus on your 7 for Arcana, the the image of it shifts, and as it goes from blurry to clear, you see the Baron, which Ash hasn't seen, but you've seen because I was you when you saw the Baron before. Anyways, you see the Baron standing in a pool of blood, attacking all of your friends. You see Maul from your perspective. You seem to be looking out of the viewpoints of Maul. You see Shade or Zvi, or you see some other dude that you've never seen before that is currently a boy with white hair. You see Vestara and her well-to-do bow toy that forms in astral projection form. I don't know. That's like protecting her from touching the actual blood. It's chaotic, and you see all of these weird constructs of mother that are attacking your friends.
And that's why I want to kill the mother.
And it looks like a horror fest. But that's what happens with Maul currently.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to return to that.
Not the best place to peep in at the moment. There's a lot happening.
Like,
they're also in like some kind of church or something. It's weird.
Is that like real time, or is that like?
Yes. It's literally.
There's no delay on that. Like
There's nothing is happening. They are actively fighting the Baron. And there's this huge hulking guy that's just like crashing down on them.
How many episodes have they had since I left?
A couple. A few.
Like
the party split. You don't see Gage. You don't see Gil. You don't see you wouldn't even know the other people because you didn't even get a chance to meet them. So, spoiler alert, you don't see any of them either.
Tune in on Thursday and Friday to see what they're up to. Right? Okay.
Yeah, because you got blooped away while y'all were still in Mother's realm, and you were like, "Don't talk to me like that." And Mother was like, "Ooh."
I don't know when to keep my mouth shut. Fun fact about me, I don't like authority figures. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. She tucks the mirror back into her.
Oh no. It's just like...
Oh, we're gonna have to sit with this one for a minute. Rowena, where are you from again?
Don't remember.
Okay, well.
But I was in chains. So I'm happy here. Again.
What if
I'm also...
you want to come with me and we can go do our own thing? You, me, ears. Pieces of noses.
Just
maybe
petting my
like
ears.
One little baby finger. Some people call them pinky fingers. Apparently, I call them baby fingers.
Okay, wait, I didn't question it until you put it into context next to pinky fingers. Now I'm scared. with a jar of baby fingers.
Oh,
I'd say even the latest looked at you odd there with baby fingers, like, huh?
Babies are harmed.
No babies were harmed in this episode of Dungeon Mechanics.
no. In all the episodes of Dungeon Mechanics.
Babies are off limits. I just don't know how to speak English.
Oh my god.
You want to go get baby fingers? No, I do not.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Just
I
put that
am looking
disclaimer out there, folks.
Go to a different channel if you want baby fingers. We only
We
do
save
adult body
children
parts.
around here.
Do we save them or do we just not murder
We
them?
save them. We save them.
I've actually never encountered a child in this campaign,
I
despite
purposely
number of times that I've-
avoid children in campaigns, especially in
I thought
I'm
campaigns.
I thought Chippy was a child because I swear I kicked him in the chest. I said I kicked that child
I
in
think
the
he manifests as a child, but he's like a
I was like,
divine
turn that
being.
boy into a dog and then turn him into a weapon because we're not dealing with this.
yeah.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Him fix children.
I kick children, you collect baby fingers. We're fine. No children were harmed.
Okay,
Um,
we've derailed. So sorry, I've taken us on a detour.
I have a logistical concern. Because, remember your friend. Where's your friend? Emmy.
Oh,
Isn't she with
shit!
us?
She's just
Yeah,
like...
Totally forgot she existed.
Didn't we save her from getting hung?
We
and
did.
then, so I have a
Sorry.
logistical concern over when
Oh yeah, the
Pandemonium
multiverse.
needs. Yeah, that's the going back to Jingle Bells' question. When does the Pandemonium law kick into effect? Because I'm down for all the adventures. But I worry if we don't deal with Pandemonium, what happens? Do we just come back here and get slaughtered in hell? Hey, do you know that man? Leaf? Salt Man?
Salt Man?
I love the nicknames this crew has come up with. We are.
I could call you Ghost of Christmas Future because you are a giant Muppet type thing with the universe in your face. But do you want Salt Man? I feel like I'm
The
digging myself
Muppets
over.
don't exist. We live in a world without Muppets.
That's a sad world, bro.
It is. No wonder it's gone to hell. Literally.
What? We're in hell because of the Muppets. There's no Muppets.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Muppetless hell. But real question, Salt Man, do you know the bureaucratic hell logistics of when Pandemonium gets declared? What has to happen timeline-wise?
There is a foreseeable future where yourself and this concoction find themselves in Pandemonium, wreaking a variance of havoc and discourse. But the terms of said instance were not agreed upon in a timeline fashion. It's just something that has to be accomplished before the demise of you two takes place. So, whether or not you want to put a metaphorical pin in it, address it later, or address it now, completely up to you.
For my little rat brain that did not write that down, what are we talking about?
So when
What's
Emmy was
Pandimonium?
about to be like shish kebabbed, Rowena and Elena's went in there and they were like, "Hey, don't do that!" And they were like, "Blah
Oh,
blah
that's
blah
right.
blah blah." And then they were like, but you can like totally take this up in Pandemonium, where we can give you like a bunch more juicy morsels for souls and things."
Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm good. That's right.
We offered archangels and shit for her.
That's right.
I
That's
love
right.
how y'all have slowly started to collect. You got all the pixies. You got freaking Chippy. You got.
All I know is Rowena's collecting body parts either which way we go. So, do you think we could be of true assistance in your world?
Yo.
Narissa, yes. Yeah. Soyo. No, soy.
Entendí. Based on what I just saw, I'm not sure that anyone can be much of assistance, but if you're down for murdering things that are mother related, yeah. Hell yeah.
Why is it that you wish to take out Mother?
Well, she pissed me off. And she has what's coming to her, personally. But on a larger front of lore that I can't entirely remember because I didn't do my homework before this episode, she is killing gods. Someone's killing gods in her name. Someone's killing gods. She might or may not be related to it. And I just saw her attacking my friends.
But is she not a goddess scorned by contextuals? The timeline.
Okay, let me guess. It's all men, right? Listen, if we could come up with a way to make the goddess pay for what she did by throwing all of us into an island of internal hell, and then we figured out a way for her to like repent and figure out and like straighten out her life, sure, absolutely, on board. All for women empowerment. Yay, rah, rah. However, I have yet to actually meet the male counterpart whose name I don't know because I grabbed the wrong fucking notebook. And I'm doing this blind.
You're referring to the Lord Ao.
Yes, him.
Ooh, I know that guy too.
Yeah, so I would actually rather he die, but
Rude! Rude! I kicked that heifer out of Diademia.
well, I would like to kick him out of Achordia. You kicked him out of Diademia, now we've got him. I would love for both the worlds to come together and for there not to be any separation between Diademia and Achordia anymore, and we all live in eternal peace and happiness. Yay, world peace. Call me Miss Congeniality. I don't know if any of that made sense. Does that make sense?
I feel like partway through that you I feel like partway through that you kind of came to the conclusion that you didn't know if the mother was doing what the mother was doing.
I mean, she definitely pissed me off and I would very much like to see her suffer
No,
for it.
that part
Yeah.
got on board.
100% though, she is woman scorned. Yeah, you're right.
But accountability is a thing.
Right. Trap her
Like,
on her
who
own
are
island.
we?
The island that you just came from?
Yes.
Or
Trap her
different
on her own island.
No,
trap her on-
Hunger
oh,
Games Island.
Ooh, Reaper,
Hunger Island.
do you want to be able to hunt her on the Hunger Games Island? Would that be fun for you?
I think we got
Only
him.
if I'm allowed to kill her.
I mean,
I feel like
we
she
could
just
probably finagle
reanimate,
a way
you
where
know?
she would like die and come back, die and come back.
Yeah,
die
hey,
and
can
come
that be part of our wish? Is like we deal with all. So she wishes to get us out of hell. What's the name? What's the place? Achordia? That one. And then we deal with the mother. Second wish, mother goes to that place and is constantly being
Reincarnation, baby, become a
Thank
higher
you.
being or suffer.
Yeah, exactly.
If she's able to repent before Reaper kills her, she can turn into a dove or I don't know, a fucking cockroach. I don't really care.
We got Buddhist and Christian ideology in here.
We're all about all the world's religions.
Combining the worlds. World peace.
Yes. Amen.
So.
Stax is never gonna let us be in a stream together ever again.
I am getting this clear. You would like a way for the goddess to repent for the atrocities that she's committed.
Yes. However, before you say it, I am going to say that yes, she's a goddess, so she inherently doesn't have a soul, yada yada yada. It's what makes us human and better than whatever and not mortal and blah 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 blah. So how can she truly repent? She doesn't have a soul. We understand. Give her a soul.
Oh.
Give her a soul.
I like this.
Thank you.
Like the finger wag with I like this. I was so confused. I was like, what?
Not this. This. Alright. Out of hell. Goddess soul. What else?
Wait, question. Group chat, not you. Group chat. To the side. Emmy, get over here because I forgot you existed. Do we?
There's another person with us too.
There's literally
there's
two
another
other
person.
people in the room.
Who's the other dude again? That was the dude in the thing.
Oh,
That guy. He was in the
Casimir.
fire thing, right? Yeah. Okay.
Do we actually want to go back to Achordia, or do we want to try Diademia? Fuck up Stax's other campaign.
I don't think I'm gonna go there. I don't think I'm gonna go to Diademia.
We could become the Diademia crew.
I mean,
Three
to
of
be
us,
fair,
just-
to be fair, I don't know if y'all want to meet my character over there.
Yeah, we do. I want to meet all your characters.
Put 'em in a
He's
room
a hard
together.
ass with a dragon.
See, that sounds lovely.
He's also stuck in the Feywilds currently.
I mean, Feywild sounds lovely. It sounds more my vibe. Pretty.
No,
Stax,
no, it's not.
Ancestry.
Stax doesn't do a pretty Feywild. What am I saying?
Nope, no, he does not. No, he does not. We're fighting vampires and all kinds of shit over there.
Okay, well, I can get my Twilight on. So where do we want to go
Yeah.
back to?
Do we want to flip a coin or an
your-
ear?
Are your
love,
friends
like,
not in?
Are
your friends not in trouble?
A coin.
It's on
Isn't
brand.
that how gods do it? Yeah. Go on.
Are your friends not in trouble?
I mean,
Are they your friends?
are they my friends? A lot of them think that I killed the entire world. Have they
Ah.
learned that I haven't yet? Has that been established? Nope. Great. A lot of them think I killed the entire world. So, like, I'm not. I'm their friend. They're not mine. Other way around. Also, question. Now
Am I
I
allowed
turn
to
back
listen?
to. Yeah, now I'm turning back to Void dude. If Emmy goes back to Achordia, and it's a different timeline than the one in which we took Emmy from, is there two Emmys? Does it, like, fuck things up with the multiverse? Does the soup turn cold and the butterfly wings crunch? And I don't know what the metaphor is here.
Or does she just inhabit the body of the one that's already there?
Well, she's dead. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Does she just re-inhabit the body of the one that's
Ah,
already
like-
there?
There is no body. It's long gone.
Then
We do
she
cremation
would
in Arcadia.
That she would
Achordia.
just be there, and then everybody would just be like, "Oh, how'd she
Would-
come back?"
Yeah, would Emmy then inhabit my head and then I've got two people going on? I don't know if I can handle.
Perhaps instead of worry about the Emmy time difference, is there a particular event that caused this rift?
In the timeline or Emmy's
Oh.
death?
The thing.
Death, anyone's death?
I mean, the rift. You're gonna make me go get on my other notebook. Elatus, you tell them about the rift. You know more than me.
About the rift. This is not in my current characters.
I mean, if what I know to happen is what happened, she caused the whole city to fall and killed countless people.
We gotta go back further than that.
I was like, that's the rift I remember.
Oh, yeah, no, I want to go back. If we're talking like we're gonna fix rifts in time and space, we're going.
Oh, we're going.
Oh well, if we're gonna do that, then
we're
we gotta
Old
talk
Republic.
about.
Yeah.
I mean, Stacks. If we're gonna do that, we gotta talk about what Sin did. We gotta fix that rift.
No, cause all y'all are guilty. Guilty. I watched it in real time. There's no proof, but I know what happened.
I know what happened.
I know
exactly what happened. I know what I did. 100% know what I did. I own it. I'm the reason it all happened.
I mean, what if we went so far back that we asked for the Triperian Empire to just like not kill off an entire planet?
The Triperian Empire is a self-preservance race.
Technically, aren't we all self-preservant races? We're all doing what's best for ourselves.
True, but they are doing it to a detriment to the world that they are living in.
What if we went back in time and told... Man, don't put me on the spot. My brain doesn't regurgitate information from 6 months ago. What if we went all the way back in time and told Io to get his shit together and not cast the mother off?
I mean, you could go back to the despairing conversation that caused said thing to happen.
Just rewrite whatever happened.
That was an interesting conversation.
What if we went back in time and helped Malnera not get destroyed? It says Malnera wiped out during war, so gods left. Yes, we can't hear you all of a sudden, Stacks.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm living it.
I don't know. I wrote down Malnera.
Like Malmera?
Is that people? Are those the people?
Are you talking about pod people? Mall people?
I might be talking about pod people. I don't know. It says Malnera. Malnaera. Did I make up the spelling?
Yes.
Probably.
I think you're talking about the Malmera, which is slightly variance.
Not what I'm saying. I feel like we're saying the same thing.
I'm saying a completely different thing. You even spelt it out.
Mike's not November. Mike's
Malmera.
not November. Mammal.
It's fine. Well, these are all very good sourced options. Which?
I don't know. What if we took a 10-minute break? And let me sit here and ponder.
Sure. We can totally do that.
Unless somebody else wants to come up with a good rift. No. Okay.
All right. We're going to take a quick short rest. We'll be back with part of a plan.
We have no plan.
I have
We have
parts of a plan.
We have the ideas of a plan.
There's so many pieces of a plan, but like, which one? We will figure it
Parts and
out
plans.
together in like 10 minutes. Okay, we'll be back. Yep.
Oh.
Hello, and welcome back to Dungeon Mechanics. You all are faced here talking to Lee with an option of potential power, potential great things, potential not really described of what the potentials are, but options are available. He looks at all of you. I sense hesitation, I think is the term.
Yeah, when you're offered like the buffet of choices, it's a little difficult to narrow it down.
All right then. What if this buffet was less uh
Less of a buffet.
less of a singular want and more of a potential outcome. I feel like I've added more to the table.
I would like to get out of hell. We've established that. Number something out of whatever. Get out of hell. To whichever destination that you shall choose. Elatus, if you want to go back to the Hunger Games, power to you. That's, you can make that choice. I would like to see Achordia not decimated. May I say I'd like to see it go so far as flourish. That's as far as I've gotten. I would like for the mother to pay in some way. Ears. Cletus. Emmy just wants out of hell. I'm gonna take Rowena with me when we leave, I guess. Achordia, here we come. Elatus, do you want to come to Achordia with us?
I just want to kill things. Or people.
You can kill things depending on what we decide we're doing with the world. If we go back to an Achordia that's in peace, I would highly recommend the Hunger Games Island. You can't really be a serial killer in Achordia if it's all world peace and butterflies and puppy dogs.
But if it's in peace, then I could be the only silly serial killer there.
Right. That is a great point. Yeah. Pass.
But in order for it to be in peace, don't you have to take care of what is causing it to not be in peace?
Well, yes. So if we go back to Achordia and it's still like war, power struggle, God, death, blah, 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 come with us. Kill some people. But if Void Robot Man over here has the ability to kick us back to a time when that's already been solved or has never been a problem in the first place, is that
Then you're saying you don't want me there.
I mean, if we're having world peace, as much as I appreciate you for not killing us thus far, I can't say that I would feel 100% safe knowing that you are somewhere out there in the world.
I think I can understand your reasons for concern.
Yeah. Infinitely knowledgeable one. If we were to manifest that Achordia never dropped and slammed into the city, that you definitely know about, right? So that we can brainstorm this together. Yeah. What's the fucking word I'm looking for? The butterfly effect is Gage would never come, like we'd never meet Gage, right? So Gage would no longer be involved, right? Would people still remain on Achordia if that were to happen, or would we reset to that timeline where that shift happened?
I believe that is only something that can be answered if the shift does happen.
Okay, well, alternatively, what if we manifest that I become very powerful and we just go back and we kick ass? Send me back level 15, baby. And then I can hit level 20 and we can move on with our lives, right? Like, leave you all in the dust. Just kidding. Just bump up my armor class by like 2, please. Just give me a hood of something. I don't know. I do feel like playing with the world's timeline is murky at best. I feel like nothing I've ever tried to do happened the way that I intended. For example, I want all of you to know, because we've discussed me dropping a city into a planet and killing everyone. I didn't actually do it. Like, I cast one spell and suddenly the whole city dropped. And I feel like that's a weird side effect of, like, me, a little baby mage, is gonna drop a whole city. Sure, Jan. So,
Who is Jen?
Jan was my best friend in elementary school. Something that I didn't get to go to because I was homeschooled. But
Did she know a George Glass?
she did. She did. Did you know a George Glass?
I did know a George Glass once. I think he's dead now. My George Glass is dead, at least.
I mean, I think they're all dead. I think that's the whole point of me dropping this city.
I am so confused.
It's okay. I think the point is that no matter how manifesty you think you are, I have a severe distrust for the magical system of this world as it's currently being employed. And I do think that if you were able to manifest that we changed the timeline in some way, that it wouldn't work in our favor. So I'm not convinced that going back in time and changing something is the right choice. I think we're better suited to prepare for going forward. Does that make sense?
No, you 100% just made me think, like, have you ever tried to manifest from, like, a really bad place in your life? Where in hell?
Right.
What's
Everything
gonna come
gets
out of this
better.
What comes out of a manifestation born from hell?
Right.
I mean, it can't get much worse.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I said it can't get much worse. It can still get some worse.
they could pop my eyeballs out and eat them like grapes. But
I mean, you could always be in the void.
you could be in the void.
That would be worse.
Or we could collect body parts in Achordia.
I feel like that's not worse.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, best case scenario, we return to Accordia. You get to potty parts. You get to kill mother's sub creatures. I'm not really sure what we're calling them, but in the mirror they looked real scary. And I get to reunite all of the people who think that I murdered everyone. Sounds.
You know, since we have been together, I don't think I've seen you murder anyone.
Thank you. I actually pride myself in what a pacifist I am.
I,
almost like I don't-
however, have killed almost everyone that we have come across, except for those two and him.
Yeah. And jury's still out on whether you'll try.
I'm debating.
Yeah. So. Get out of
Really,
hell.
worst case scenario is we die and end up back here in a weird way.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I'm destined for here regardless when I die.
Oh, I think we're all
I'm
destined
digging.
for here when we die. Like,
I'm digging out of hell. Power boost. Achordia.
yeah. Out of hell, power boost, Achordia. Couple hundred in gold in case we ever come across a system in which we need to purchase things in the future. But like, when was the last time any of
Yeah.
us got to go to a store? Ooh, manifest that I get to have a long rest every once in a while. Safe and protected. Somewhere where the DM can't get me.
I've given so many long rests. Wasted. They're wasted.
That is not true at all. One time you gave us a long rest in a tent at the bottom of a pit with wolves circling us, and we got to 7 hours, and you're like, nope, you're awake now.
But did you die?
Yes, in fact, we were dead. We were dead. Yeah.
I mean, we're in hell right now.
Yes, it can't get much worse.
But we're alive in hell right now.
Correct.
Okay. So that's 4, right? Get out of hell, get to Accordia, get powered up, mother punishment of some sort, and then
Money.
eh,
Weapons?
weapons, knowledge of how to kill said problems in Accordia. Knowledge. Can you imbibe us with knowledge? Imbue.
What would happen if you imbued us with all of your knowledge?
I think
Yeah.
your minds would erupt.
But some of us have multiple fractures in there already.
Oh, you mean like him?
Well, yeah, more so, but
I
yeah.
don't trust that he would tell us all the information, though. He would withhold things from us just to fuck with
Fair.
us.
Could you imbue us with knowledge in general?
Yes. Preferably pertinent knowledge.
Well,
Like
So-
how to make a cabin.
I mean, this is a metaphysical cabin, but yes.
A metaphysical cabin. I mean, those are 3, 4 pretty good wishes. Rowena?
what if we are able to return to this cabin at any point in time for safety/long rests? I'm positioning this to the crew, not you, Saltman, sorry. With the obvious term that we could leave again whenever we would want.
Yes. And I would really love to get this fucking crown off of my head. Like, real bad. Like uncurse it and remove it so that I can use it, but not have it be drilling into my poor little brain. Do you see these little dribbles of blood here? Yeah, it's getting tighter.
Wouldn't that
forgot
have
about
been
it.
your first wish?
No, honestly, not my first wish. I am okay with it. It does grant me things that I would not be able to do otherwise, but I do want to get out of here.
Okay. I've heard your requests. I understand your intent, I do believe. And there is one other thing of importance. And he looks back at Elatus. I need to know specifically the individual requests of your psyche, potentially for this to work. And you watch as a blue, red, and black beam manifests behind where Elatus is standing, as if his shadow splits off into 3 segments. From the blue beam, the Dark Jester appears, and you haven't seen the Dark Jester by himself, or at least how he was before combining with Elatus. And then in the red, the Crimson Knight appears. Similarly, you haven't seen him. And from the last shadow, the Reaper of Thought appears, and they kind of like stand in Elatus's peripherals, or behind him. And as he's looking around,
I have not
the
seen
beings are
my
mimicking.
true form in so long. And what did you do to me?
Nothing. I've made it to where it's easier for you all to speak as your individual selves.
But what are we to do?
Provide your wants and needs.
I do not have any.
There's nothing you seek.
No, I am content with what I am.
What are you?
I am but part of a whole.
So you feel at place with the others?
I do.
I see. How about yourself, Crimson Knight?
I only request to fulfill the duty that was bestowed upon me.
And who gave you this duty?
My lord,
Is your lord
centuries
still
ago,
alive?
he is not.
But the duty remains.
Until I draw my last breath, of course.
If you yourself were to die, but come back, is the duty severed or reinstated?
I do not know.
Is this something that you feel bound or forced to uphold?
I gave my solemn oath to uphold this duty.
I see. And yourself, the Reaper of Thoughts.
I seek power.
Power. Power. Potential power. I think I understand.
Please don't forget that he wants a timeshare. Probably not in Florida. I hear there's alligators.
Maybe in the Hunger Games place he can do the timeshare.
Oh, yeah. Hunger Games timeshare.
Have you heard of a term similar to temporary godhood?
Who are you saying that to?
the group as a whole.
So. I have not.
Is this something that you all would be interested in?
Will it allow me to fulfill my oath?
Did your lord put the oath in place for you because the Reaper of Thoughts was causing too much discourse during your time?
If you were to compare me to Reaper, I would be the other side of his coin, so to speak.
I see.
If this means that I get more power, then I am all for it.
Power, yes. Temporarily, also, yes. The term for the temporary godhood comes with a greater sacrifice. Though I believe this party has in it the capability of accomplishing it without much loss.
How
Without.
long?
Oh, go ahead.
What do you say?
You said
How
how long?
long?
It depends on your acts of power. The greater the power, the more temporary it will be.
And what must be given? One of their souls. And he turns and looks at one of the two that aren't part of the party.
I believe this is something that only the individual in question is able to offer. At least if that's the power that they choose. I wouldn't be able to use your soul, for instance, to empower Narissa in godhood. She would have to use her own.
So it will take one of my souls to do this.
Temporarily, yes.
So which one of you two will offer your soul for this?
I believe the best offerings would be the Dark Jester, as the Crimson Knight would be able to opposedly keep you both in balance.
You mean I have to temporarily be sent away?
Temporarily. I feel that if the Dark Jester gets greedy with power, you will be returning much sooner than later.
Crimson, keep him in check then. And I shall see you when I see you.
As for you, and he points at Rowena, you're currently in possession of 2 souls. I believe you would be able to accomplish said task similarly by offering 1. And the Rowena inside of you is like, obviously she's going to give her soul because I'm the true Rowena.
Yeah, there's just like that, like, I'm the real one. What are we doing? So I kind of just like, I think check out. Yeah, exactly. Just like full facial talking, but not doing anything.
It's a huge
That's,
montage.
yeah, just like, yeah. Could you just choose one?
Well,
Pick which.
you all have very prominent wants. The power it's going to take to accomplish that would be
Mhm.
the catalyst would be the soul to get there.
Yeah, I'm saying, could you pick which one of my souls
Oh, I feel that would be
is?
impartial to myself. I am merely an observer. She about to leave it to a die. Lows, it's Rowena, and highs, it's Rowena.
I feel like
That
either
was
way
a
it goes,
7.
it's Rowena.
Yeah,
Nice. Rowena knows.
yeah, duh. Well, we're both the real Rowena. We're coming to that conclusion together. So would it matter who gets taken? No. I offer
Obviously.
up.
If one of us is gone but one of us remains, then it's the same.
Exactly.
Which is more why you should offer yours and I maintain mine. But
Well, okay, but I was thinking that about you, but that's fine. Yes, we're still at the standstill. I offer her up.
okay. And Narissa, you are in a particular predicament because you only are in possession of a single soul. However, there is a potential to offer half, whatever a measure of half is, to acquire
That's
this
you.
power.
If I already have a spark of divinity, though, do I really need to?
Yeah, flame that spark.
Also, what if I do full send? Full soul, give me power.
Oh, full godhood? That would
Yeah.
cancel the terms of temporarily and just make you a
No,
goddess.
100%.
Could you give her her soul back after?
Well, it would be eviscerated into the ether, so
Oh,
no.
you did say that. There's a lot going on up here. I'm sorry.
What if I did like 7/8 of my soul?
7/8? There's like a sliver of Narissa, like, hey guys.
It's just a
We can get
crescent
it.
moon of the soul. It's fine.
Yeah, you said we get it back.
Yes, if you're on the temporary terms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so 7/8
temporarily
of my
seven
soul
eighths.
temporarily.
But, okay, if a majority of your soul was consumed for the power, the amount of power that you would have, in comparison, the amount of free will you possess, there's a
Wait, why does free will go out the window if I give
Hmm.
up my soul?
uh, gods are convicted by their dominion.
Right. What if my dominion is me?
Then you would have a very small dominion,
Right.
considering
But then I
what's
would have
left
control
of
over
you
myself,
is
right?
is only 1/8. You would have 1/8 dominion power.
Then that 1/8 really just wants coffee all the time. Um, okay, half my soul, I guess.
I'm the
But
goddess of coffee?
I
Not bad.
mean, honestly, not bad. And if you make bad coffee, you immediately go to hell.
Mm.
Full send.
Just
Bye.
full send all the way down the 9 layers. You just.
Yeah. Um, okay, I guess temporary godhood. We'll try it out, test it out, see if I like it. Can I have a like a re Wingardium Leviosa? Can I have a return policy of if I decide that it's really fun being a god or we really need more power that I can ascend?
Perhaps I'm not very clear in the distinction of the temporary soul portion.
No, no, no. I
but
know. I understand. I understand. It's temporary. I use up the power and then my soul comes back. But I'm saying, like, if down the line I'm like, wow, this was really great.
the act of the temporary will give you the power needed to obtain the wants that you are requesting in this moment.
Oh, so you're not giving us the
No,
wants.
it comes from you all along.
Oh, the power of friendship was fuck. Uh, um, okay.
I
Okay.
must put a clause out. The power of godhood is quite tempting, but remain vigilant to who you are as a person.
That is a terrible thing to tell this group of people. Have you met them?
As for
You're
your friends, are they free passengers in whatever shapings you are about to uphold? So long as they get out of hell in the process?
I feel like Emmy here wants to be a god.
He's like, bruh.
I feel like she really
She's
wants.
like, I can't even speak, and y'all are talking about reshaping the universe? That is
Why didn't
wild.
why didn't we give Emmy the ability to speak again?
Repair her vocal cords.
We can do that when we're gods. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. That could be like a.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Power of friendship.
It's actually like Stardust, where the more power you use, the quicker you're like, ah!
That's exactly how I'm picturing it.
It's just
We save her at the end.
M.A. Let me hear that voice.
Okay. No, I feel like she really does. What's the name of the dude that's over here? Galactus?
Casimir? What?
Casimir.
I hope he's not here. I fucking hope not.
Sorry.
We're fucked.
I don't know, we're gods now. Maybe we can take Galactus on with the power of friendship.
I thought
We
you
are the
said
Fantastic Three.
Lactus.
I said what?
What?
Lactose.
Yeah.
Without the G. It's lactose.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, it's been a long time since we've been at a table
Yeah,
together. You
yeah.
can tell.
I can't tell.
Casimir?
I just want to find my sister and
Oh, that's right.
the wants and needs of NPCs are like the lowest they have
The
ever
existence
been.
of NPCs.
They have like the most just basic needs in the world, and we're like,
I think
I want to
They're
be a god.
breathing. They're fine.
Stack, I think the thing that's truly astounding to me is you give us an NPC to take care of constantly. Continue. I
give
don't
you
remember
just,
that they're
like,
there.
Normal, basic people that have like semi-traumatic things that's happened to them, and they're constantly forgotten about.
So, Casimir and sister returned to life. Wish granted? Yes? Perhaps.
Yeah.
Emmy, temporary godhood so that she can help us fight? Or Emmy, just kidding, she wants to go back to her shop. She's gonna go back to her shop. Okay? Maybe a little protection spell on her to keep her safe in her rebuilt shop that definitely didn't burn down. I'm so sorry. It wasn't my fault.
Oh, we're going back to like burn shop days.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I'm assuming everything's
like
burnt down if the city collapsed and it all
episode
burned.
1 of the campaign.
Yeah. Ooh, what if I went all the way back there and stopped the fire from happening and then I yeeted myself out of the campaign? Narissa just continued brewing potions and she lived happily ever after. That sounds boring. Um, okay. Plan.
All right. If we're all in agreement, uh, he gives you all a teacup that is empty. May these cups represent your temporary leave of however much of a soul offering you are willing to partake in this moment.
Pregunta. Where does this half of my soul go while I'm doing this?
It would be a extension manifestation of yourself presently. You will go through a metaphysical shift.
So I don't need to worry that while I'm temporarily God with half of a soul, that the other half of my soul is out floating for somebody else to claim.
Oh no, you will definitely be in true possession of it.
Okay. How do you
Oh, you have your cup. Uh huh. In your mind, imagine how much of a soul you're willing to offer. It should manifest in the cup. My alarm goes off.
That's the sound of
uh,
my soul.
does everyone have their soul in their cup? If you do, your cup will start to glow and you will see like a little.
Is this like an egg project where we have to carry the cup around with us at all times and not spill it?
No.
Okay.
As that happens, uh, the shifts begin. Uh, as Elatus offers Dark Jester as a soul offering, you watch as the blue difference in his shadow uh, is shunted and his cup begins to glow blue with the soul. As it washes over him, there is a emergence of Crimson Knight and Reaper of Thoughts features, kind of like combined, shunted into each other. You see a lot of the Crimson Knight's armor has remained, but there is a masking of the Reaper that kind of remains and is ever present. But in the center, there is like a holoance of glowing blue energy that kind of like swirls around as he maintains his temporary godhood. Next, for Rowena, as she sacrifices Rowena, her cup begins to glow and it washes over her, and you see her hair like shunt down to the ground, and there is a manifestation of raven feathers that kind of extend off of a makeshift cloak that appears around her. And then there's a swirling of soul energy that kind of like in a uh, planetary sort of pattern is constantly rotating around her presently. Narissa, as you offer 7/8, 1/8, eighths, 5/8, 4/8.
Half. We're gonna be boring and do half.
Half of your soul. The potency of it washes over you, and y'all see like a divide go down Narissa's body. Half of her body shifts to opaque white, devoid of pigment, and the other half turns into blood red pigment. And there is a similar eruption of kind of like the skull crown or the crown that's on her head, but like an eruption out of her chest cavity as her soul is contained within there. There may be some ribs or something. I don't know. Something's happened. It looks cool. It looks cool.
She's got
Also, the side that's red, the horns are like very elongated, and then the side that's not, it's very like subdued. But yeah, it's like a half up, half down hairstyle too. We don't know. We're doing things. But yes, you all have achieved temporary godhood. Elatus, what is it that you wish to do with your power?
I don't know what I wish to do. I am following whatever they desire.
Okay. Rowena?
I too will follow Narissa.
You got two gods with full ass power showing up. Okay. Narissa, what manifestation are we doing?
Let's do the three of us with our godhood have to take care of Emmy and
Casimir?
I'm just calling him Cashmere from now on in my head.
I mean, aside from the things that y'all said, if you whisk yourselves away, you will also take them with you, sort of thing.
Well, so if Casimir wants his sister back, is it our responsibility or is it like, okay, so let's do that first.
Mm-hmm. You see a twin version of Casimir appear, a young girl with green hair, in white robes, kind of like standing there looking around, very confused. She sees her brother. She sees three gods. And she kind of like shuffles over into her brother, and he like gives her a hug. And he's like starting to explain at sidebar of the craziness that's happening within eye reach.
Is Cashmere, is he, so I can call him Galactus again because that's the only word I can think of in my brain now. Older, younger?
Same age.
But like self-sufficient to like, if we drop him back in Achordia, he's gonna be able to like deal.
As you do that, you see that they both have manifested their ASMR wings, which are
that's right,
pure
they're
light.
Okay, let's send them back.
To Achordia.
Well, is that where they're from? Is Achordia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's send them back to Achordia, and let's send Emmy with them. The three of you together, new BFFs, maybe get married and live happily ever after.
Aren't we all going to Achordia?
Yes, but we're going to a different location in Achordia.
I see.
I want to deposit them safely away from.
Are you reconstructing?
Oh my God. I don't know. With my godhood, do I know if Fellcrest and Achordia exist anymore?
You know they've been destroyed. Or it's been destroyed. The city's been...
The battle that I saw do I have an understanding of where that is?
You know
Do I
that
now know
it
that
is
that was on the
currently
moon?
happening on the moon.
Crazy.
Your
Well,
mind's like opening up. You're like whoosh, whoosh, zooming in. It's like Google Earth.
Hmm.
if we do these things, are we gonna run out of god powers before we can get out of hell at this point?
It depends. Have you decided on sending them away yet?
Well, if we send them back to Accordia, there's nowhere to send them back to, is the problem.
You have to
That
build a place for them. And then,
right. So
What if one of us rebuilds the place and one of us sends them back?
okay. So Marissa so far has brought back the life of Casimir's sister.
I'm just talking about it. I didn't volunteer for nothing.
I thought you said it happened.
Just kidding. I definitely did it.
Okay.
I just want to
No,
make
the
sure that
twin,
we're all
the-
clear that
And
The
then
twin.
between Rowena and Elatus, y'all are recreating Felcrest.
Do either one of us know what Felcrest looks like?
Yeah,
To
I
be
was gonna.
able to
it was
recreate that?
palsy.
I
It was a
imagine y'all would have a
palsy.
unified mind in this moment.
At this point, yeah.
Do we know if there's anyone on the surface of Achordia?
Uh,
I say we take them on the moon with us at this point because
But
we're
I don't
gonna be
wanna-
risking a lot.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, they might die. They're in hell with us right now.
Facts.
I'm sorry, but do we risk our godhood
But
now?
reaching out to Accordia's surface, can we tell if there's anybody alive on the surface?
there are individuals alive on the planet itself, yeah.
Any structures?
There is a dark tower that has sprouted. Similarly to the moon, there is another dark tower, and the other moon, there's a dark tower. And there seems to be another one brewing on the moon that is closest to where Maul and them are fighting.
Damn it, Stacks, you know what I'm asking you. Why are you splitting hairs? I know what the answer is. You're just not giving it to me.
But there is like a group of refugees, the ones who survived the fall of Felcrest, mixed with those who had lived upon Achordia before Felcrest fell into them, that have formed a contingency.
I know that group because Narissa tried to kill us all.
We've established.
Accidentally. Okay.
Seeing the group that's been living on the surface, if we don't want to send them to the moon, we can drop them with those people.
We could, so Stacks, tell us in the range of energy. Would we know this? Would it require more godhood to recreate Felcrest versus like killing Hitler? Like if we were to not drop Felcrest or not drop Accordia onto Felcrest and destroy the city, which one would be less energy?
You could easily recreate Felcrest. However, it would take more energy to recreate the lives that were lost in the Felcrest falling.
Okay, here's my idea. Don't care where we drop them, the moon or the surface of the planet. We go, we see what we can do, and then with whatever leftover we have, then we discuss re-establishing.
I lost audio on you, Ash.
Oh no. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Basically,
If we're going into danger, then I would say we'd leave them on the surface with the ones that have lived on the surface.
Yes, I would agree with that. Okay.
Very well. And I reach out my hand and I close my eyes and I send them away.
Question. Have we restored Emmy's ability to speak? We haven't?
No.
Okay.
She's a
She's used to
self-sufficient
it.
young woman. Sign
She's
language
fine. She's used to it.
Yeah. I love how,
So do whiteboard.
how
I'm just kidding.
quickly y'all are measuring the actions of godhood.
I'm not even worried about that. Elena's never even cared about how she was signing to begin with. He's just getting them out of there.
Okay, cool. They, in a flurry of lights, vanish. They're the first ones to escape hell. Check.
Good for them. Okay. We ready to go to the moon?
I've never been to a moon.
Me either. I didn't know you could actually go to the moon. Did I? Was that common knowledge that you could go to the moon? I don't think so.
Are we going to
Stacks.
save your friends?
Right, they're on the moon.
Jester is going to be upset. He's going to miss a fight.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty of fighting when we've used up all of our godhood. I have a feeling it won't end easily or quickly. So
We shall see.
let's all hold hands, dance in a circle, and go to the moon, whose name I have forgotten. It's not Dominion.
Dominus? Oh, Avior, the other one?
Avior.
Are you sure you want to hold my hand? I feel like I terrify you.
If she holds the Crimson
I mean,
Dragon's hand.
I thought I was fine holding your hand until you phrased it like that, and now I'm not sure. Here, and she takes an ear off of Rowena's hat, holds the ear while we all do our little god magic.
I have not allowed Reaper to come out. You will be safe.
I wasn't worried. Stop
I am
trying to make me
now.
worried that I'm gonna be killed.
I'm gonna be that.
And we all manifest a place on the moon.
Nice. As you all grab one ear and begin to shunt out, Narissa, you feel yourself thrown into the ethereal space of cosmic energy. We'll come back to that. Rowena,
What?
you feel yourself also shunted out, but there seems to be a weight. And in this weight comes a decision as you look back and there are gold chains that have bound Elatus in place that seems to have manifested from Chippy. As his maker has bound his attendants with Elatus to the 9 realms, but not outside of that. Do you go with Narissa, or do you stay with Elatus?
Come, Rowena, let us collect ears. When we're done being gods, I'll let you keep one of these antlers.
Yeah, I'm going based off of strictly my role of who soul went. So I am going with Narissa.
Nice. As you see them pulling away from you, Elatus, You feel bound within the realms of the 9 hells. What thoughts cross the Crimson Knight and Reaper of Thoughts?
Even this construct can't beat an archangel. Interesting. Well, I guess we get to kill some demons before Jester returns. Who knows? Maybe we reshape the 9 hells before this ends.
Become god of the hells for like 6 months. Solid.
I got left in hell and all I got was this t-shirt.
Then make it back to the hells and be like, what the fuck changed out here? Be like, did y'all know Latest runs the show now? They'll be like, oh, I know that guy. Or guys. He's got multiple personalities.
Oh, that's what he would have wanted.
As
That's what he would have wanted.
the camera pans on the plains of Achordia, we see the manifestation of Casimir, his sister, and Emmy appear. As they look about, they see a individual clad in armor with a dark obsidian blade in hand. A hobgoblin man, from what he appears to be. He looks down at these crystalline beings that just manifested from light. And Casimir looks up. I swear we're not bad people. But this is Achordia?
Yes, young ones. You are safe with us.
General, the scouts have returned. It would seem we found a way into the tower. We can move at your orders.
Have the scouts deliver all information to the war room. I want all details before we risk going into that tower.
Understood. Right away, sir.
Have the cavalry start to form their formations.
And you watch as, in unison, all of your compatriots follow your orders to a T. As this dark, ominous black tower is seen in the background, sort of having ripped its way out of Achordia and erected itself on the land. The blighted creatures that once plagued this ground seem to also be afraid of coming closer towards the tower. Possibly a blessing or something worse, you're not sure. Not until you're able to set eyes on what's actually inside. And as that happens, up towards the moon, 2 stars can be seen fastly approaching towards Avior. Dust. Nerissa, Rowena, you look and see a place that is unfamiliar yet familiar in godhood to both of you. You've never physically been here, but you are aware that you are on one of the moons of Achordia. And as you look down at where you have landed, you see a fountain and a church in front of you. Blood pooling out of the windows something terrible is happening inside there. And from behind you, you see a tiefling that feels familiar, but also not. You never met him. He looks at both of you. Well, wasn't expecting you both to appear. Hopefully, you're more friendly than anything else that's causing havoc to this city. The name's Asmodel. To who am I the pleasure of meeting?
Hold on, I need to think of a really good god name. The only word. Nope. Rowena, go first.
I am Morgan.
If we're going that route, I'm Hecate.
Morgan and Hecatine.
That's with a K in the middle.
Pleasure. I must provide caution. Some of my friends are currently in the church, and there seems to be some kind of magical ward preventing us from going inside. I fear they are in danger.
Okay. And?
Well, unless you all have a way to break said barrier, we're gonna have to wait out here twiddling our thumbs, or...
Is that what you've just been doing, is sitting out here waiting for the doors to open?
Not exactly. And you see, off to the side, there is, a downed Simic hybrid being in a pool of blood. I have taken out one of our adversaries, but there are quite a few more.
I wanted that one. Stacks.
Bro, Morgan, are you okay with the ears of these creatures? Do they have ears?
Yeah.
Yeah, her dead corpse has 2 ears.
Great. Have at it. Are we just like fighting until they open up the doors? I honestly don't know how much help I'll be at blasting doors open. But it looks like there's a lot of blood coming out. So do we need to like scale a wall? Is that... Are you incapable of climbing?
I can fly. It's not
Then you couldn't go through a window.
that. It's getting through the barrier. It's contained around the entire church.
JK. Ashley wasn't paying attention to the fact that there's a barrier. Okay, let's fight something.
The barrier. Look at what is it? What is it? Hold on.
Roll a Arcana check.
Okay.
Thank you. Please be better at it than I am.
I don't know. Well, that's a number plus another number is numbers. Ah. Oh. Try to find what I add. Sorry, I'm not smart. That is an 18.
18. As a god, do you want to add a plus 10 to that? Or do you want to remain an 18? Are we taking mortal Rowena or godhood Rowena?
Let's try the godhood.
As you use your eyes, they kind of shift into cosmic voids, and you see that this barrier around the church is both a preventative and a container. Anything in must remain inside, but anything out would sever quite a bit of pain if it tries to go inside this barrier without it being dismissed. But as a god, Morgan has the power to dismiss it. Within 28 arcana, do you want to remove the barrier?
I do indeed.
As you do that, you watch as it peels down off of the church.
God, you're really good at this.
Thank you. It's been a while.
With that, we're gonna end it.
Oh, I was hoping to get to use one more voice before we ended.
I feel 4 is the limit that I can give.
I'm just saying, if you'd opened the doors, they'd heard one more voice before we ended.
Well, are you opening the doors?
Well, Hecate?
I mean,
Doors?
nothing like a grand entrance, right?
Let's kick that bitch down.
As you open the doors, blood pools out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was coming out the
over the
windows.
surface. As you see the horrors within that Narissa saw earlier. Familiar faces to some, as y'all continue into the fight up ahead. And with that, we will end it. Yep, still got it. First time back. DumbCon 2025. We have a lot more planned for you in these coming days, so be sure to stay tuned. Let me see what the next thing is. I believe. Which team is first? I want to find this out because that'll determine a lot of things. Nope, you're gonna have to wait 2 weeks to see these two lovely ladies. Not this Friday.
I didn't know
Next
that.
Friday, if they're available. Godhood Narissa and Godhood Rowena will appear again.
Wow. I'm going to be there too, just not dressed like this.
Well, yeah, and not a god. But we're not.
We get his fourth personality.
I mean, if you think about it, the way that character's designed, I'm halfway a god.
Yeah. Oh my dear. But thank you all for watching, and we will catch you all on the flip side. Be sure to hang out with us on the Discord if you haven't, just to see what else we have planned. We have some cool stuff outside of our normal stream shows. Some DM panels, some open panels, some Dumbkin Awards. But I digress. Until we meet again, which is Friday. Be back here Friday, please. Okay, thanks. Bye!